What's up, guys? Recently, YouTube just updated their policies, and if you have less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, they won't let you be able to go live. It's making it a lot harder for targeted individuals in the community, and I really believe that was part of the policy too. Also, probably because of a lot of conservative libertarian outlets that are going against the domestic terrorists, which namely come from the groups of, majority of them come from like Democrats or independent extremist parties. So throw it out there, the update right now. I've been homeless recently again for about over a month now, and they've been targeting me nonstop, and they know that I'm homeless, first of all, because they burned my house down, or my residency. They burned it down. It had to have been, because there was a lot of street theater around my house. The day I left, I was kind of scared, and so I took a lift that day, and then I got a call not even 2 hours later from one of my roommates. I said, dude, the house is just done. We lost everything in the garage. I'm like, shit. I lost everything. I have to start over again. And the next day, when I was on my way back home, street theater everywhere. These people are fucking crazy. When I used to think back then that the Republicans were fucking assholes, oh boy, these Dems got another thing. They don't care. They don't care. California is majority Democrat. They want their own utopia of living on here. They want a Trump-free state. Matter of fact, they want, California's supposing a bill, you cannot be on the ballot unless you give your records of your tax returns before running. And so it might keep him off the ballot right now. So Trump isn't our only hope. I mean, he's going to win it no matter what. And even if he was to be running in California, it wouldn't matter anyways. He's not going to take California in the electoral. He'll win it everywhere else though now, because they're pretty much shooting themselves in the foot, and they're just trying to keep a utopia in a smaller region, which California is a majority of. Actually, where our entertainment and music and all that stuff is right now. But on another subject, coming back to that subject, it's getting really, 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 really crazy out here. Pretty much all my friends who were, moderate, kind of liberal, and even some conservative, they're just stepping down, or they're not want to trust anyone anymore, or all of them pretty much almost are not friends with me. They just no use for me anymore, and that's okay. I mean, I've gotten a lot stronger. I've learned who my real friends are, and since then, everyone's just been asking me for money, or can we go get this, or can we get that, and it's like they know my position, how I'm weak right now because I don't have anyone, so they're using that for their benefit. They know this because through community. They know this, and a lot of them are perps now, and I've realized this. Before this, I just wanted to see if I can change them, but you can't. I mean, like one of my friends from Australia, he just told me, he's like, no matter what you do, you can't change them. They've taken an oath of secrecy. The more they have initiated through secret, without even, sometimes it's not even someone's secrecy. It's just they just do it. They go through this. And see, we got one for already. But they take an oath of secrecy, and when they do this, take the oath of secrecy, I mean, it's till till they die. I know you've heard that expression, "married to the game." These people are married to it. They will do anything they can to survive. They will use their friends. They will use their family. They've learned this mechanism of hand signals and trade and certain witchcraft type of slangy words to get through, and disregard everything else in the name of survival. They are married to this game, and trust me, they don't even know who their friends are. They just think like just because some of these people are helping them out, and then later on they're just going to pawn them off anyways. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen because they keep coming back to me and wanting help, and then they just use me again. It's just they're using this rhetoric way of living. It's insanity. It's all they know. They don't know love and human interaction. They just know themselves, and that's it. It's very, very occultic. It's satanic. The symbolism all the way here in San Diego. I'm in Old Town right now, but everywhere in San Diego, you could see Eye of Ra everywhere. And gang affiliation, Rainbow Mafia, or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. A lot of gangs, and they use a lot of that pyramid stuff and symbolism, as above is below. I know I'm trying to fit everything in once, so just bear with me. It's just been a long haul, man. I don't know how to go through all this right now, but I do have a few good friends at work that are helping me out right now. They're starting to realize I'm not a bad person, and yes, there has been people at my work perping the hell out of me. I'm not gonna say who they are, because I knew some of them would come around, and you know what? They're knowing the severity of what's going on. They realize I'm not a monster, or what the community is trying to portray. I'm like just a bad person, whatever they've been saying. They've said it all, and nothing new under the sun. And you know what? I'm thankful for that. And that leads me to something to say about this, guys. Take what you can get, as far as someone loving and showing compassion, but don't get ultimately too close. Just accept that, that feeling, how it used to feel back then when you weren't being watched and you had people that actually did love you, Remember those days. Those are the first works of who you were when you were first here on this earth, living in peace and simplicity, when things were a little bit easier. But mind you, brothers and sisters, those who are, Christians and who are not, I'm filming right now, man.
Filming?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Filming what?
Huh?
Filming what?
It's just I'm just doing video vlogs, man.
Okay. I don't mind. If you don't mind me being here.
No, I kind of do.
Kind of do?
Yeah, I kind of do, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you get your money worth.
And so, it's, you guys got out there, you guys got to remember it's, things will never be the same how they used to be, let's see, they just sent another perp because one of the other perp was coming from this direction. Now, this one came from that direction now. And this is what they do. And so, you guys gotta just take what you can get as far as how you feel, because this thing really messes your brain up. It gets to a point where sometimes you don't feel anything, but then you'll have those little spurts of people loving you. Perp or not, take it, but don't get close to them at all, at all costs. If you really know, there we go. You already know when they're going by. Yep, and that's I don't know what biker group he was, but he had ape hangers, so there's only a few that ride ape hangers out here. I'm getting perked left and right now. Street theater. Yep, guys, since I filmed, and it's been about almost 10 minutes. 9 minutes and I'm getting swarmed. And it's always in clear view, but I'm saying just take what you guys can get, and be thankful, and first of all, put God first. Love you guys, man. It's difficult out there, but you guys can do this. If you guys know anything out here in San Diego as far as groups, as support groups that are legit, or any other targeted individuals that are legit, because every targeted individual I've met out here has been a perp. They have been a perp. There's only one I've met so far that hasn't, and I actually just met him 2 weeks ago, and he's, every time he'd touch his face or something on accident, he'd be like, "My bad, dude, sorry," like, it's all good. But I didn't want to take his number down. I don't want to get close to the guy, but he seemed pretty genuine, really genuine. Like, he's all, "Man, I just had to move out of where I was at. I'm going to he said he's moving to a certain spot in TJ where that shit's not even allowed. The community, it's like it's a weird, like, little Christian community that's out there, and not many people know about it. I think that's the one he's talking about. I'm not 100% sure, but Tijuana is pretty corrupt. But I did meet some guy, and he was just like, "Man, I know, I'm tired of the gang stalking. It's everywhere. They'll never admit it, bro." They say that because he's right, because I've asked every single person that's a gang stalker or a perp or neighborhood watch. They'll never admit that they're a neighborhood watch or anything. They won't even mention or what those things exist. They'll always say, "You're crazy, you're paranoid, you need to be on meds." That's the main thing. This guy knew exactly. He's like, "No, I know it exists, and you're not crazy. I thought you were just paranoid at first," because I was like, what are you coming at me?" I'm like, he's all, he was just really just trying to look for directions. And but all right, guys. So if like I said, if you guys know any support groups out there, or if you guys are going any struggle with, I can help you out with anything much as possible. So yeah, just hit me up. Keep adding, subscribing, so I can get like 1,000 views, and I can go ahead and do live feeds when I need to, so I can show you in real time what's going on. So a lot of people can get a general knowledge of what's going on right when I'm there, instead of just like, oh, it could be a fake. No, none of my stuff's fake. None of it is fake. I have multiple videos showing, the patterns they do, the dog walkers and all that, and the bike riders and the hand signals and the crazy dope fiends they throw in front of you. So, guys, hit me up, add me, subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment down there, and tell me what's going on in your guys' life. All right, guys, love you. Bye.